Hi there, students. To make waves, to cause a disturbance, to upset the status quo. So his new invention is making waves, and it's got a lot of people very upset. Okay, so if you start making waves, you literally make waves in the water, which starts to rock the boat. Don't rock the boat over. So if you make waves, it rocks the boat, and then it starts to cause a disturbance. It makes people upset. So to make waves, to cause a disturbance, to cause a controversy. I think I've finally resolved this argument with my next door neighbour. So be very careful how you deal with him. Try not to make waves. Yeah. If you make waves, you change a situation by doing things in a radically different way, and this normally upsets people. It makes waves. You could also get noticed for making waves. He's already making waves as a musician, and he's only 19 years old. Okay, so creating an impression, but normally it's create a bad impression or make people angry, to cause trouble. I don't want to risk this contract by making waves, but we really ought to do this job in a different way. So to cause trouble, to be disruptive, to be troublesome, to cause a disturbance. Yeah. As a teenager, he was always making waves. He's always a highly opinionated person, and he's always very frank with his opinions, which very often makes waves. It creates a stir, it creates a disturbance, and then people aren't always very happy about that. Okay, so particularly don't make waves. To make waves on the big stage, to be noticed. So to make waves, to add fuel to the fire, to cause trouble, to stir things up, to create a stir, to ruffle a few feathers, to make things more complicated. And this is the idea of make waves. Literally, you are making waves in the water, and we're all floating on the water, and that starts the boat rocking, and then it gets to the point where people get upset about it, and that's why don't make waves. Leave the surface of the water as calm as possible. Yeah, so to make waves, to disturb the status quo, to stir up trouble. Yeah, I know you. Please don't say anything when we go and visit my mother-in-law, because if you make waves, there's going to be terrible trouble. To disturb the calm that there is, the prevailing calm, to not disturb the complacency that exists. If people are complacent, they're happy with the situation as it is. But if you make waves, you're saying that, well, you're being complacent. You need to change this. You need to do it in a different way. You're questioning the accepted rules. You're perhaps resisting the way people normally do something. You're resisting procedures. So if you want to stay out of trouble at school, it's best not to make waves, because if you make waves, then the teachers are going to notice you, and you'll always be in trouble whenever you do anything wrong. Okay, so to disturb a situation by changing the way things are done. Often you're trying to improve the situation, but you're making waves, and that's it. Maybe the suffragettes were making waves because they thought that women should vote, and they were quite right. There was lots of trouble. until they got what they wanted. So it's probably not if you believe what you're doing is right, it's not such a bad thing to make waves. So making waves, being disruptive, causing a disturbance, giving the status quo a hard time, causing a controversy, you're causing turbulence in the water. Just relax, don't make waves. If you make waves, you're not going to last very long in this company. Yeah. This deal is almost sealed. We've almost closed the deal, so don't make waves because we don't want to lose it at the last minute. This scandal in Parliament has been making waves, and people are getting very upset about it. So make waves, formality. 4.5 in formality. I think use anywhere except in a very formal writing. Informally, semi-formally, no problem. And then, as I said, you're disturbing the calmness of the water, you're making waves, and it means it's going to be difficult to keep your balance. So try not to make waves. Teenagers tend to make waves with their parents and with their teachers. They're cutting the workforce, so don't make waves or you'll be one of those who loses their job. If you have to deal with large institutions, don't make waves. Okay, this guy is not going to last long in this company because he's always making waves. If you go around telling everybody about this problem, it's not a good idea. You're just going to make waves, and it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to change anything. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To make waves.